And we have an opponent. Alright, so I'm gonna stop searching here. And we finally get some action again. Thank you very much, Sugai. And if you are leaving, then yeah, indeed. Show some people some nice board games. Maybe you can show them TTA, who knows. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. So let's take a look at the leaders and wonders here. Hammurabi, library. He will take the library. Maybe I should have taken library instead of engineering genius. But this is also a non-pulse game. We can try things out. How do you guys feel about Hanging Gardens, Michelangelo, St. Pete's? I think that sounds like a lot of fun. So hopefully he takes library and something here. Then we get Hammurabi and Hanging Gardens. That sounds like fun, right? Good old Michelangelo game. And he does it. Nice. So we get the Great Hammurabi. And we get the Hanging Gardens. And then I'm happy with that start. Early Meiji. Okay, you will also build a mine, increase pop, grab the urban growth. Okay, so next, I mean, what do we do with our civil action now? Guess you could go for theocracy. Oh, there's Michelangelo. Do we really need Theo if we go Michelangelo plus Hanging Gardens? We won't need science, that's the good part. I could actually just go code. I mean, he's not gonna grab Michelangelo for 2, right? And it's gonna take some time to go for the code. Okay, more colonization cards. We'll take the PPs probably. He might, yeah. We also do give him a couple of techs here on the first row. I mean, we can't say how he will play. That's always the thing when not playing Pulse. There's no guarantee that he follows the Pulse meta at all. There's the St. Pete's, yeah. So he could play way different. First of all, he's not the highest level, so there's the option that he's just not as experienced and not such a good player. We can never rule that out. And then he doesn't play in Pulse, so he might have a different meta. I think Pulse meta is probably one of the most competitive ones, so that if you don't play there, only play in the lobby, that you see a lot of different games. But no, he wants printing presses. Alright, forget everything I just said. He likes PPs. And who doesn't? And we want to go Pete's, right? And maybe I should build a lab. Probably should build a lab. Switch and take St. Pete's this time, but why? What does that give us? He can't go for St. Pete's. And we still get 1 extra. I mean, Michelangelo, I guess 2 culture. We'll get 2 culture instead of the bonus from Hammurabi. But yeah, with him not being able to deny it, I also think the second lab makes sense. Science. Okay, that gives us the code next turn. The biggest problem, I guess, is that all the wonders have come out. So yeah, we get Michelangelo plus the Great Wonders, but after that, it's nothing more. So we get this one. Is there Gandhi? There is no Gandhi. I like your planning. I like that. I guess an extra mine. I guess we don't really need that many rocks, but I guess we do need some more rocks. And then I could go monarchy. cultural heritage, and build one stage. I'm going to keep the defend card. So how do you guys feel about free religion? I feel good about that. That produces more culture. Did you get to play an event at all? No, we have not. We've drawn only 3 cards thus far, and all of them have been. Or we had one defend card, and then one legion. So yeah, nothing yet. This religion is great. Then I was looking. We don't have Pierre, sadly. He's also having a great game with Printing Press, Leonardo. I don't think we want to do a revolution. I'm gonna build St. Pete's. Free opera. True, it's a free opera, I guess. We could grab the engineering genius. Or the irrigation. We can still go for the engineering genius next turn. Like, he doesn't have a wonder, so he also... engineering genius usually is pretty good, but here in this situation, and also that's the last irrigation. I think I like that. Then we have something to do after we finish the wonder. Can we not build a stage and take EG for that? Not possible, right? We would need to build a warrior. Which I guess we could do, but I also want the irrigation now. Now I've convinced myself that I want the irrigation. So you could grab the engineering genius plus irrigation. Finish the St. Pete's next time with the EG. I guess this works as well. Save some rocks. Get to use the engineering genius. Yeah, I guess why not, right? And the extra warrior isn't bad. So next turn our culture production is gonna get from good to a very good. What are we gonna reach? Like 10? Like this 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. 5 culture more. 10 production. There's also Gaudi. I mean, let's see if he takes the drama. If not, we can also go for drama. With Marlene being here. Drama is even better than religion, right? Drama plus Michelangelo plus St. Pete's, like a movies. Movies for 4 rocks. I will take that. Also really like our early code. He doesn't have iron, so we actually have more production. I really like the extra bronze that we managed to pull out. Culture engine is roaring, we are on the Renaissance. Yeah, we have reached a rather early Renaissance, I guess. Oh, I mean, we are at the end of H1, but yeah. Michelangelo versus Leonardo da Vinci. 2 Italians spelling it out. I'm not sure. Is Michelangelo? Yeah, he has to be, right? And you're never sure. These artists could have been born somewhere else. But I would assume that he's like from Florence, something like that. I don't know. Do we have some history buffs in the chat? In what city was Michelangelo born? And same for Da Vinci. I read a book about Da Vinci. I should know where he was born. I think that would have been mentioned there. But it was quite a while ago, so I'm not sure. Also, the Exororia that we have built does do some good stuff. Because he also has the Exororia, so if he pushes now and doesn't put military, then next turn we would be stronger. So it does have its advantages. No one wants to look up where they were burned. Now I'm really interested. Now I have to look it up. Born in Toscana, okay. That's in Caprese. Caprese. Okay, so Michelangelo was born in Caprese, in the Toscana, or Tuscany, I guess. And Leonardo da Vinci was born in Anciano, near Vinci. Sure, Leonardo was born near Vinci. Alright, alright. So, yeah, 2 Italians battling it out. What is his problem here? Like, it's his turn, right? What is that comment? Time ZZZ? Sometimes there is a bug in TTA, but I've not seen that bug in such a long time. Okay. Bug. Okay, it was the bug. Okay, so good that you talked about it. Good that you talked about it. Maybe he's literally sleeping and went to sleep, maybe. Yeah, that's the comment. Time, ZZZ. Okay, so we don't push, we don't push. I want the breakthrough. Breakthrough is great. And I can get 1 invocation out. I also wanted the drama though, so let's think again. Finish this. Drama. Breakthrough. This actually means we can go for monarchy plus irrigation or drama next. So I'm not sure about the drama. But with Marlene being here and Gaudi and denying that from him, we seem to value drama extremely highly lately. It is such a good tech. If you think about it, drama versus opera. Dramas are so much more efficient. Because why are dramas and operas and movies good? Mostly because of the leaders. If you have Bach, it doesn't really matter if you have operas or dramas. Because dramas cost half of that. So it's just so much more easy to afford a couple of them. And the big part that they are good with are the leaders, in my opinion. So drama is very, very strong tech, in my opinion. Because it's so cheap. Couple that with a great leader, and you have, well, not infinite, but a lot of culture production. Dramas enable journalisms, with Shakespeare definitely. And by being cheap, yeah, you can go for Shakespeare plus dramas, make them very cheap, and then go for the expensive journalisms. He goes for strength. Rebellion seems like a good thing for us to push. And we have a lot of corruption here. And I don't think we can get out of that. Could not go for the triple iron. Iron is also here, true. And that's a lot of rocks. We can defend, which is great. And then next turn we could go irrigation, still the option for monarchy. I mean, don't even need monarchy that much. This is great. We're not drawing any events. The rebellion was that the only event we have seen. No raiders, we also had raiders. But besides that, colonization cards and tactics. That's what we get here. Rebellion doesn't hit anybody. Iron more in Mike's spirit anyway. That's true, yeah. Iron is definitely what Michelangelo would have built. Come on, okay. And he played iron as well. Can upgrade 2 of them. I mean, we are looking for new wonder. 10 production still, no new wonders yet. And then selective breeding. We deny him that, we haven't committed to irrigation yet. We can go for this turn. That has to be the move. Perfect. This game is going swimmingly. The only problem is we don't get Cav. So hopefully we get the next copy. But he's also not that threatening, I think. He has no population to really go for more military. Strategy changes that a little bit, but it is on 3 civil actions. We prefer bronze over iron. I guess, yeah. It's pretty weird that we build everything out of iron, like a selected breeding. Yeah, just build a house out of iron, right? Seems a little bit wasteful in my opinion. St. Pete's? No, we don't need any fancy stones. Just put iron on it. We did build a lot of bronze statues. Yeah, building iron statues isn't really a thing to do. Technically it's a cast, like cast bronze. So he still would have built. Oh, he goes for an infiltrate. No. You don't kill our Michelangelo. He dared. He dared attack our Michelangelo. That is not fair. That has to be punished. Hopefully we get the strategy. If not, then I mean he at least wasted all his or spent all his MAs. But yeah. Pino gets the strategy. I mean, we're still fine, but still. He doesn't. Okay, then I feel even safer now. And I think we actually... I mean, what does he do if we just deny the opera? The second opera is gone. I mean, yeah, sure, he can still go Gaudi, but he can't go Shakespeare anymore. There's both Maria and Nobel. They could be a good follow-up for our things. We even get out of corruption. This turn has to be good. The only problem is that we are a little bit open to a military, but we have the strategy. So I think we're fine. One problem is another aggression. We take cannon over opera. Hand slots, yeah, but we have science. I don't want cannon. I do want cannon, damn. Why did no one try to convince me to go for cannon? foray. Okay, he gets a foray. That's good for him. I can give him one more pop. That's actually good for him. But yeah, he has no pop. He has no MAs. He has a lot of science. And of course he can still go for Conmon. Then he would have MAs. But still no food. Food will take a long time. There's no... And this statue. Calling Todd Silence and nobody. Yeah, sorry for that. And then he starts talking French. Oui, et ce que c'est le miracle, or something like that. Something is a miracle or something. Where are the wonders or miracles? Wonders, yeah. It's very full of mistakes. Yeah, wonders would be great. We have a lot of rocks. We have a Michelangelo who's waiting. He wants to build H2 things. He wants to build an Eiffel Tower. He wants to build a college. Will he be able to do that? Will he be able? I mean, he's still giving us a lot of culture. I mean, we haven't reached insane amount of culture, but pretty good. I mean, we're getting 6 culture from Michelangelo. Goes Gaudi. Okay, he does go Gaudi. He's going up to 7. Still no wonders. There's the Louvre. I think I want more culture then. If he starts the culture race, we're gonna follow. 18. I want to see him beat that. Yeah, I actually think this is good. And then keep everything that is tactic related. Stay in H2 as long as you can, build up the culture lead. Don't end the age. Can go for justice. But so let him. Hand is now rather full, I have to say. That is a problem. Uncertain borders is another problem, but not as big. We have still good food production and no problem with happy faces. How many happy faces do we actually have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 happy faces. You want to max for new government? Sure, I guess we could have gone for max, but going for max and then there's the option of not getting the new government. We can't, like if you take a leader into hand now, our hand is completely full. I guess we could have gone Robespierre and monarchy. That is a thing. Okay, no good wonders. We can go for the Louvre finally. There's Nobel, so Nobel is gonna be what we go for. Doing a 3 culture production. I'm a little bit afraid of another aggression, but no, I'm not. There's the Conmon. He has enough science. Okay, so he will finally fix his government. We'll get that sweet Conmon. Could potentially end, but it's not that easy for him, right? He has to spend 3 on the Conmon, 1 for developing it. We'll get new ones, of course, but I think ending would be hard. So we get 1 more production from Michelangelo. And then I think we should go for monarchy. I'd rather take the extra culture from Michelangelo than the science from Nobel. Next time we can finish the Harvard. Finally get enough science production, especially combined with Nobel. Miss out on Cannon and Cav. That is still pretty dangerous. So goodbye, Michelangelo. You did a lot. You did a lot. I mean, we went from... How much did he give us? We can count. We can 20 to 10 culture production from Michelangelo. Barbarians. So we will lose 1 pop. But that's not a big problem. Rockets there to save us, yeah. We'll go for that. And takes both of them, okay. So we get the rockets, perfect. Perfect. Or is it? Is it perfect? We have to take them, we have to finish this. And get corruption. Well, I want the science, I want the science. And we need those rockets. This is the... There's no other option for this turn. The only option would be pushing something. But I don't want to put popularization in with his science production. And our science production will also be fine, but I think just this. Okay, so positional, but we're not gonna get them. We're not gonna get the modern infantry, but we have the fortifications, so it's still fine. We can get a war. Military build-up, so with the Harvard College, next time we could go for that. Yeah, we can definitely live without the positional. Could even think about pushing the refugees and going for all military from here. And we are still outproducing him, and then now if we push military with the extra rocks from yellow cards, maybe, like if we get the military build up, grab it for 2, play it, develop rockets. Okay, he goes not finally can fix his food. Develops cannons. Does he have? Yeah, probably defensive armies. So I guess I don't have to risk the refugees. We get stronger this turn. Yeah, missed the patriotism, that's fine. I would like to have it, no doubt. This... I guess I don't have to play it this turn, like... But it's so efficient. How are we thinking about this? Corruption. I mean, getting out of corruption here isn't that easy, and this does it. So we miss out on the patriotism, but there's reserves. There's so much stuff going on, and he has a pretty full hand. And I'm not gonna show the tactic. I guess I can. Yeah, I can. Oh, Malena. Yeah, we would go for Malena, definitely. Such a smooth game. Yeah, perfect Michelangelo, perfect endgame as well, I think. We never really were in danger. He didn't put pressure on. We generated the big culture lead thanks to Michelangelo. And then we even had a good transition. I think the dramas here were kind of key, because if we had not gone for them but just religions instead, this wouldn't be looking as good. And Michelangelo did a lot in the end as well by giving us the Louvre and the Harvard College when we had a lot of rocks. So yeah, just swimming through this game was a real pleasure to play this game. He doesn't even go for the patriotism. Okay, and he's gonna stay weaker, so we get stronger, we get those reserves, we can play the refugees. Temporary also steal all the culture. Cultural influence. Oh, why didn't that come out while we still had Michelangelo? Sad. Strategy, Marlena. Reserves. Corruption. And we still have enough to declare war next turn and go for 2 cannons. 2 rockets even. Build another drama instead. Would that also get us out of corruption? Like how? Instead of 1 reserves, I guess. I guess I like that, yeah. An extra drama. We have enough strength here. And we can still go for the war plus 2 rockets next to and even another war. I mean, if you don't like wars, you should have prayed to Vlada to give me none. Like, I can't do anything else beside that. Now, I would have liked to draw an impact and just play this peacefully. It is a sign, yes. War every turn. I can't resist, guys. I can't resist. It's so tempting. Go for 1 war, build 2 more rockets. Go for another war. Maybe even have enough rocks for 2 more rockets after that. Got the game cards coming exactly as you need them. Well, now in the end, it's arguable, right? Like, we wouldn't need these wars to win, but before, I don't know if it was that much only the card draw, or mainly the card draw. It's hard to say. Oh, he has potential. I don't think we can go for the war now. Like, he has enough 6. He doesn't have quite enough rocks, but he could. He's not a bad player, no. He's not bad at all. I'll take that. Deny the military theory. Technically, he doesn't have enough rocks to build another army, but he has Churchill. He doesn't have Churchill. He already has Marie Curie. Air Force, he does have enough for Air Forces. That's true. Air Forces is 15. I guess we're gonna skip here. Just go for the 1, deny this, deny this. Maybe we can still go for war. This balance is, I guess, not good. Yeah, he didn't punish us. The question is, would that have been a possibility? Like, the thing with Michelangelo is it doesn't need that much of a setup. Yeah, sure, we did spend a lot of rocks into Hanging Gardens plus St. Pete's. Yeah. He played Immigration. Thank you. Thank you. And hey, Chickens, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your peaceful stuff, because we are not going for military at the moment. But yeah, what I was about to say, I don't think he played bad. The game was going pretty well for us. And I don't know if he could have punished us. That depends a lot on the cards. He did try with Foray, Uncertain Borders, and Barbarians. Those did hit us, and we still came out ahead. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, what does he go for? Red Cross, okay, but we have extra food. Like, we have a lot of extra food. We're gonna eat most of that. Okay, we only have one turn. Okay, that makes sense. Balance, play it. Yeah, we are stronger. Why not? Freedom. Population for free. Can't actually go for another opera. We can go from... I don't know. To nothing. I guess from philosophy to religion, and then we're gonna go computers for the balance. Build this. That. Yeah, the aggression wasn't a bad try. If that would have hit... No culture war. I don't think a culture war would have done it for him. No, that wouldn't have been enough. We had enough. We still have these 6 extra rocks. We would have always had enough. Like with 8 production plus 6, that means we always have 14 rocks available. So we always could respond with 2 Air Force. I don't think he could have won this with a war. And then if he would have prepared, I don't think he could have just done it like last turn because of MAs. And then if he would have had to prepare, we could have saved rocks 1 turn, go for another rockets plus Marlene. Yeah. And we even had reserves, we have the Harvard College. There was no way to win for him with a war, or without. Yeah, in general, there was just no way for him to win. I don't know when we locked this game in completely, but at this point, the last couple of turns, there was nothing he could do. Maybe when we got the selective breeding. When he had no food early on, we had 4 iron, we always were able to afford so much. Yeah. Still GG, I had fun in this one. It was not the usual Culture Fest, we had the Culture Fest with Michelangelo instead. Turn 1 assassination attempt failed. Yeah, if that would have gone through, maybe that could have turned around the game for him. And after that, it was always looking good. Balance 12 to 12, so that's it. 260 to 202. I mean, not like he was out of it completely, but yeah, still quite the lead. So yeah, sadly no puntos for this one. No puntos, but still a great game. And with that, we have now 3 games finished today in just 2 hours. So all of them rather quickly. So thank you guys for staying here for the 3rd one without pulls. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. I definitely had. I mean, 100% win rate. The season is starting great. And this game was also a lot of fun. Playing non-pulse games gives you a lot of like extra breathing room, trying things out, having fun. So yeah, that was great. Thank you guys very much for watching, and yeah, see you guys next time. Have a nice rest of your Sunday and a good start into your next week. So see you soon.